Hi everyone, my name is Jess, the Tarot Tunist, and I have a timeless pick a card message just for you. You have 3 Labubu boxes to choose from, and what this pick a card will be about is I want you to think of a question, a yes or no question. And I'm going to give you the answer, and I'm going to give you some detail why it's a yes or no. So, without further delay, we have pile number 1, Mystery Labubu, box 248. Pile number 2, Mystery Labubu box, pile number 13. And lastly, pile 3, Mystery Labubu box number 2. So, I got confused. Pile 1 is this guy. Pile 2 is this guy. Pile 3. The timestamps will be down below. See you later, everyone who chose pile number 1, my Mystery Labubu box number 248. This message is just for you. Ask a yes or no question, and I'll give you the answer with all the nuance in between. I get that you might have recently had popcorn, caramel corn, or some type of like dessert rice cake. I'm also getting that you could be going to a beach pretty soon, but not like a typical beach. I'm getting like an East Coast beach, like a little more darker, gloomy, but I'm getting that you are going to be having within the next 48 to 72 hours a moment where you're either going to pass the water and have time to reflect, or have just a very relaxing shower, or even just a rainy day. But I get water being very significant for you coming in very soon. I'm also getting that you might be hearing the flock of seagulls song, I ran so far away. If not, you definitely should put that on. There definitely is a message there. And you also might be seeing a lot of 5s, like 555, 511. And I also get that you might be considering going back to school or doing higher education, because I just heard a locker slam. So I get that this could be very high schooly or very juvenile with how things are playing out in this situation. But let's get right into it. So the answer to your question, the yes or no, the answer is no. And that you got the 7 of Swords. It's interesting. So romantic or platonic, I get that you asked about a person, okay? So the reason why it's a no is because what's in between you is a lot of lies. And do you see how you, Nancy, are smiling, you're holding the sword, you're not bothered? It's because you spoke and acted with integrity, and this person hasn't. And in order for them to come over to you, they have to be honest. They have to be sincere. They have to admit that they like to outrun their anxiety. They like to either overwork out, overdrink, over-dedicate in one area of their life so they don't have to focus on the emotional homeworks. So what Spirit, God, the universe wants you to know that this person is a twin flame connection. It is a karmic relationship. And I get some of you might be asking not about yourself, but about somebody else, like a parent, a friend, just a loved one. And that's the truth. Now, the reason why it's interesting, I want to hold this back up again. This person, the person that's in the wrong, is not, it can be a man or a woman. They're not even looking at your direction, because in order to look in your direction, they have to be honest with what they did and honest with how they treated you and talked to you. And I get that they're a person that doesn't really hold any sense of accountability, or they don't like to. But yeah, what Spirit, God, the universe wants you to know that this is a twin flame and karmic relationship. The reason why you or this person is even entertaining this other is because there's a draw. There's a little bit of pain there still. And you're meant to learn something from them. This is somebody that it's never going to work out the way you thought it would, because unfortunately you both have wounds. And I see that you took the time to heal your communication wounds, and this person had the opportunity to heal their ego, and they chose not to. I hope that helped. I know that's a short message today. Until next time. Toodles. Hey everyone who chose pile number 2, my Mystery Labubu box number 13. This message is just for you. I get that your luck is improving, and I'm getting that you're naturally like fine-tuning yourself. Like You're challenging yourself, like maybe not having that pudding cup, instead having an apple for dessert, or like you're just trying to, not quitting smoking, but you know what, maybe I'm just gonna have no cigarettes when I get home. Like that type of mentality. You're really fine-tuning things, which is amazing. I'm getting that your efforts are being rewarded, and spirit, God, the universe wants to keep like, yeah, keep going. I get that there's something to do with your hand. I'm getting that either you're getting a palm reading, or you're just attracting money. But I get that you're looking for answers, but I get that you're looking towards your own hand. You're looking at how you can do it for yourself. So, I digress. The yes or no question you're asking, the answer is yes. And this is the Four of Wands. And the reason it's a yes, and I get that, yes, this involves people, the question you're asking about, but I get that this is in the spotlight of you. The reason why it's a yes is because there is an aspect for yourself that you have learned to really manage beautifully. I manage the Two of Pentacles. I get that you are leveling up in your savings, in your sense of responsibility. And I get that the people that you surrounded yourself with really were a mirror of how like insecure you felt, but not like in a shitty way, but like, you know what I mean? Like, this is somebody who overspends, over prunes, overdoes it. There's a sense of security that's lacking, whether you trusted yourself or not. And I get a lot of you guys, you didn't trust yourself. And as a result, the people you were surrounded by were very loud, were very opinionated, and did not really care about the tone they used or how it came across. They felt like they had a message to get out to you. And you accepted it because there was a lack mentality. And I see that it is really because of a parent wound, a mother wound. Maybe you were friends with a group of girls, or coworker, an ex-girlfriend, whatever it is that really scalded you. The mother wounds are about, I don't deserve love. My mother is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. It's not about liking pink or being soft or a trad wife. It's none of that. What it is you thought you had to endure for love because your mother or some important woman in your life told you that, showed you that. And you're learning that you don't have to put up with that. I have passion and the dragonfly. But before I get into that, I have I manage. You might be thinking of upgrading your phone, an iPad or tablet, and like, look how happy you are. You're content, you're solo, and I do get reunification. And if it's like, that doesn't make sense, I don't want to reunify with the people that made me feel small, I get there's going to be a homecoming, not just within yourself, but with others, because we have the dragonfly and we have passion. I get that it could involve a Leo, or it could involve any fire sign, really. But what I'm getting is you're entering a phase of lightheartedness, self-discovery, finding out and change, things coming to light. You're happy and content. And as a result, I see reunification with the sense of passion in your life. You're going to connect easier with others than you have. And I get that there's going to be someone, romantic or platonic, that you're either reconnecting with or that's coming back around that you have great chemistry with. And it's because you did a lot of the healing, and they also have done it too. It's like you guys are meeting at the same level. So I hope that helped. Until next time. Hey everyone who chose pile number 3, my mystery Labubu box number 2. I wanted to say 24. I also get a jersey. You might be going to a sports game pretty soon, you know, sports ball, or or you just might be a fan of sports ball and got some memorabilia. Anyways, pile number 3, this is your message. All signs are welcome. I am getting really strong earth energy, so that would be Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, and Aries. I get that you are having pretty awesome luck, pile number 3. I get that you might be running into some issues, but they're quickly resolving, or you're just running into kind strangers, or whatever the case may be. I just see that your life is actually doing really well for the most part, and you, no matter what I tell you, I get that nothing's going to weigh you down, you know, and that's a beautiful place to be. You're in a very powerful place. I also get that you might be, yeah, I get like going to a live outing, or I keep wanting to look at my watch. I get that you're not impatient, but you're definitely like watching the clock. You're like, it has been exactly 4 days since I ate a bagel and I want carbs. I'm gonna wait exactly 4 more days. That's my goal. Like, that's where you're at. So I digress. The answer to your yes or no question is yes, and that is the 7 of Pentacles. And the reason it is a yes is because there was a level of foolishness, a level of recklessness, or being a little too naive, a little too trusting, a little too, we'll figure it out later. And it's funny, they're different stages of Bobby, and I get that this is you, okay? And the reason it's a yes is because you worked through a lot of reckless energy within inside yourself. And it doesn't have to mean you're doing dangerous stuff, but I get that you're in a mindset of seeing how much you can grow, wanting to hit financial goals or whatever the case may be, but I'm getting like tangible goals are really important to you right now, instead of like, not self-discovery is never important, but I get like you are weighing all your financial choices, what do you need, what you don't and do. Like, I get you're just being very frugal in all the right ways, and as a result, you work through this level of triggers. And you are more powerful than ever. And the reason, you get the reason why you felt like acted out the way you did, recklessly or whatever the case may be. And I get it also involves another person. I get you involving another person. Looking back, you're like, oh fuck, that wasn't smart. That I ignored the red flags willingly, you know? And I get that you have learned to defend yourself and defend your turf, like what's important to you. That's what the 7 of Wands means. It means not just like fighting. It means like there's an energy of like you're excited because you know what you believe and you're confident in what you believe. You're like, it's like Dunkin' is the best goddamn coffee, and I stand firm, and I'm gonna tell it to a Starbucks person. I don't want to fight with them, but I'm gonna let them know how I feel. And I say that's where you are right now. And I do get that you have had major time alone, and I get that you were in a moment when you were a little more reckless, and not even reckless, you could be doing nothing. It could be inactivity. And I get that you are past this point of just emotionally engaging with ideas, and now you're physically doing the work. You're healing your own heartbreak. You're healing toxicity, addiction, abusive relationship patterns. And I get that as a result. Now, if you're like, oh, is this person coming back? It could be, but I don't even sense that. I sense that it's not, you don't want whoever hurt you. I get that you're healing yourself in so many beautiful ways. But then I have this card, which is you're mine. I get so pissed knowing other people can have you now. Is that toxic? Yeah, I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine. So yeah, I get that this person you're leaving in the dust is not gonna like that, and they're gonna come in hard, and they're gonna use all the tricks they know that like you love, you know what I mean, that you'll answer to. You might be seeing the number 444 as well. I don't know if I said that earlier. I keep thinking it, so watch out for that. They're gonna love bomb you. But no, you're confident, you're secure. The answer is yes, and it's because you did the hard work. Keep believing in yourself. Hey everyone who chose pile number 2. This message is just for you. This is a yes or no question, and I'm going to give you the answer with all the nuance in between. I get that you could be listening to Janet Jackson, or you might be hearing a Janet Jackson soon that really like gets you moving. But I got the song Black Cat. So maybe you're thinking of getting a kitty, or the question that you are asking about holds a lot of mystery, and it does. There's a lot of sensuality in this, yes or no. So, without further delay, all signs are welcome. I am feeling really strong earth signs, so that is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But I'm also seeing fire, so that's Sagittarius, Leo. I'm also seeing Libra, and I'm seeing I already said Taurus, I'm sorry. Gemini. I wanted to put you might be getting some new jewelry, or I get that you are quitting something, like you're putting down the second cup of coffee or the extra cigarette, or like you're really starting to perfect a lot of the things in your life that are bothering you, that are slowing you down a bit, and you're naturally just doing it. So, yeah. I digress. The yes or no question that you're asking, the answer is yes, and you have the Four of Wands. And I get that this obviously involves people, involves a group of people, and it also involves, like, this is like a homecoming card, right? So this is like about unity, about family, being comforted in not just your physical success, but this is like you going on a journey and coming back home and being celebrated, and just lots of happiness and joy. So I'm getting that, and I'm getting it's with multiple people. The answer is yes. And the reason why it's a yes is I get two people, okay? We have Cotton's wife and we have Bill, okay? And I see the reason why it's a yes is because you or somebody close to you, I really get this as you, honestly. I get that it's almost like you have worked on your sense of security with inside yourself, and you worked on an aspect of your voice.